You might think you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but here are 12 facts you may not have known about the heroes in a half shell. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles debuted on December 28, 1987, with the episode Turtle Tracks, and ran for a total of 193 episodes across 10 seasons, ending with the episode Divide and Conquer on November 2, 1996. The first 3 seasons aired in syndication, but the remaining seasons aired on CBS. The show was an adaptation of the Mirage Studios comic series by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, but the real inspiration for the show was the Playmates Toys action figure line. Playmates wanted Eastman and Laird to secure a TV deal before they would agree to the toy line. The first line of toys debuted in 1988 after the first 5-episode miniseries of the show. There are a number of differences between the cartoon and the comic book source material, including the comic's somewhat darker tone. Also, in the comic, all 4 turtles wore red bandanas, which was changed to make them easier for children to distinguish. Additionally, Krang was based on a race of aliens called the Utroms, who were actually largely benevolent in the comic. You can learn more about the TMNT comic in our You Think You Know Comics video on its history. Notable voice actors in the 1987 series include Townsend Coleman, the voice of Michelangelo, who also voiced the Tick, Rob Paulsen, the voice of Raphael, who also voiced Yakko Warner and Arthur in seasons 2 and 3 of The Tick, and James Avery, the voice of Shredder, probably best known as Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The show was known as Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in many European countries due to controversy over ninja-centric violence at the time. Nunchucks were also specifically censored, and as a result, Michelangelo stops using them in favor of a grappling hook even in the US version of the show by season 5. The UK also censored the use of the word bummer because, well, it means something else there. Another character who was changed from the comics was Baxter Stockman, who was black in the comics but white in the 1987 series. This change was presumably to avoid portraying a black man as villainous and subservient to Shredder. Baxter has, however, been portrayed as black in all subsequent versions of the show. While April O'Neil has been a major presence in every incarnation of the Turtles franchise, her trademark yellow jumpsuit is specific to the 1987 cartoon. It turns out this look was inspired by a similar jumpsuit worn by Fujiko in the anime series Lupin III. The cultural juggernaut of the 87 TMNT series inspired a host of imitator series, starring groups of anthropomorphic crime-fighting animals, including Street Sharks and its spin-off Extreme Dinosaurs, Biker Mice from Mars, SWAT Cats, Samurai Pizza Cats, the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and Barnyard Commandos. A second TMNT series launched on February 8, 2003, and lasted for 157 episodes across 7 seasons, ending on March 27, 2010. This series hewed much closer to the original comic series, with many episodes directly adapting stories from the Mirage Studios series. July 2009 saw the release of a TV movie called Turtles Forever that served as a 25th anniversary celebration of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This movie featured the 2003 version of the Turtles teaming up with the 1987 version and even meeting the original 1984 comics version. The most recent TV incarnation of the Ninja Teens is the current Nickelodeon series, which debuted on September 29, 2012, and is currently in its 4th season, having aired 100 episodes as of this recording. This series mixes elements from both previous animated versions, as well as the comics and the movies. The 2012 series features a ton of notable voice actors, including Jason Biggs and Seth Green as Leonardo, Rob Paulsen, aka 1987 Raphael as Donatello, Sean Astin as Raphael, Greg Sipes, aka Beast Boy as Michelangelo, Mae Whitman as April, Corey Feldman, aka Movie Donatello as Slash, Clancy Brown as Razar, JB Smoove as Bebop, and many, many more. That's it for this episode of You Think You Know Cartoons. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Comics Alliance for more cartoon facts, and check out comicsalliance.com for more cartoon awesomeness.